Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, to the world away. We now got issue 93 of D. Agostini's Build Your Own R2-D2. Okay, after that discussion in the last video, that was episode 92, how are you getting on with the batteries? We'll see, hopefully that will come soon. Let's see what we've got to do in this one. Basically, we've just got 4 bits here. Now that I know that you saw in the last video, I had my R2 set up. Obviously, R2's naked again now, down here. But he will be coming back up here, and there will be some cuts because I'm having to change cameras now because it's so big. I want some cameras looking actually down on it so you can see what I'm doing. But as you can see, we're putting a little clamp in there. We're going to be putting this circuit board in the housing, and then by the look of it, we're attaching the housing to the clamp and then putting that in the unit there. So without further ado, let's get cracking on this. Okay, the first thing we're going to need is this clamp looking just like this here. Very good, and as you can see, I've got a new screwdriver, so thank you to Mark Tadgel for providing this, because I met with Mark on Sunday and he gave me 2 of these. He's gave me a smaller one of these as well, which will be good for the DeLorean, but this is invaluable. I think that's great. What we're going to be doing is, if I show you on, let's have a look, this camera here, we're going to be putting this just in the droid here. Now, as you can see, I've put all the wires out the way, and I've just put cable ties on loosely here, here and here, just to keep them all out the way, including these ones at the back there, because this is going to be fitting on these points just here, here, here and here. We've got these little screw holes which are actually just providing a place so we can line this up. But when we do put this in, this cable here is going to be pressing very tightly against this, so it's going to feel like it's not going to fit quite flushly. But when we put it in, we line it up to the holes that we've got just at the front, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and this is going to be secured in with 2.5 by 4mm screws. I'm just making sure that's sitting in perfectly. When we've got this screwed in, it is going to fit flush, but as you can see, that's going to sit in there just like that, and I'm hoping one of my cameras, I'm just checking them all out, will be able to see that. I'm probably going to be cutting through all of these. Now, I've already got these screws out, so let's get these 2.5 by 4mm screws in here, and this will be the first time I'm using the screw driver that Mark has gave me. So, going in absolutely perfectly. There we go. That's the first one in. That felt good. Right, second one. I tell you what, this is getting fiddly now. Now we're building from the top. I'm actually having to stand to build the thing now. There's the second one in. Put the third one in. Now, look closely as well. Hopefully one of the cameras will show you this, where I've got the wires. Because you don't want to be pinching and trapping the wires. This one is tight, but this is coming out of the that side there. And I've got all the rest of these just coming out the back side there. One more to put in just down the front there. Oh, get in there. There we go. We'll screw that in. Nice and tight. There we go, and that's the last one in. So that's basically that little stand there completed on that vehicle. Now we can put this on the floor now, because the next stage is fitting the circuit board. And for that, we're basically going to need these 3 bits here. We've got this one here, and this one here, just like that. As a matter of fact, I put them that way around. You can see them on my close-up camera. We don't need the clamp at the moment, but what we do need is we need to be able to put this just downwards inside this bit here, so all of these things are going to match up with the little ports that we've got here. It can only go in one way. If you try and put it in the wrong way, again, one of my favourite words, which I just tried to do there, you're going to have a bad time. But once it's in, all of these are going to line up, as you can see, just like that. I'll just put this facing down because we're going to be securing this with some screws now. What we're going to be doing is putting the back on, just like this, so that it fits absolutely flush. And then we're going to be securing this with 2.3 by 6mm self-tapping screws. Now, funny enough, I haven't got these ones out. I normally do. I'm slacking. But we need 4 of those. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And we'll get these secured in. And then that's the motherboard that we've been using. I keep calling them motherboards. Computers have got motherboards. The PCB board. That's better. That's going to be the one that we've been using throughout the build, is now in an enclosure ready to go in the R2 unit. Now, I'm betting anyone who's up to this stage now, and they've actually got the thing together, because I had to put the thing together, it would be a crime not to, are absolutely positively smiling at how this is looking. And with the weight of it, wow, it's really good. But there we go, look, that's in, looking just like that. Next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting this onto the clamp. This is the clamp section here. Now the way they've got it is if this is going to be this way round here, then this is going to be basically going with the ports facing the clamp. So it's going to be going this way in, just like that. So on the other side here, you've got just a blank area there. So the ports are going to be in facing that way, just like that. Okay, now this is going to be secured from the bottom of this with, again, 2.3 by 6mm screws. Just 2 of them this time. So I'll get 2 of them out and show you how we do this. Turn it over and you see we've got 2 screw holes. Oops, just down there. Put them in here. That's the first one in. Mark, this screwdriver is amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh my god, let's hope this lasts. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, and there's the second one in, just like that. And then the last thing we've got to do is bring up that R2 unit again, because we're going to be installing this inside it. Okay, what I'm going to do now, this clamp is going to be fitting into this section here, but I want to remove these wires so they don't get trapped behind that. So what I'm going to do is put these wires just over to this side here and have them going out there, because when I put this in, it's going to be going in this way. So it's probably best to feed it in from the top and then feed it out the bottom of this unit just here, if you can see that. And then this is going to secure down, when I've got this wire out the way, just on these 2 holes here. Can you see that okay? Yeah, you can see that fine. And that's pretty much that in. And this is going to be secured down with 2.5 by 4mm screws, the ones we used at the start. So I'll get a couple of those out again. It is amazing how many spares I've got. You saw what it looked like after issue 91. It is great to have an ample amount of screws and not have to worry about it. And these are just going in here, just like this. So we've got one in. That's the first one in. Last but not least, here's the second one. We certainly are building up the inside now, aren't we? And that's the second one in. And guess what, peeps? That's it. That's all we have to do in that issue. Now, in issue 94, we have got a microcontroller unit, which is ginormous. Look at the size of that. Don't know where that's going to be going, but that's going to be coming tomorrow, believe it or not. So hopefully you've enjoyed that video. If you did, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please give it a subscribe and you'll be notified when the next videos come up anyway. Hope you like the video. Take care.